Okay. Hello and welcome to the Columbia Hall here in Berlin. We are playing tonight live here and online for you. As a band known all over the world, in fact they've sold millions of albums. 1994 they formed and they're back in 2009. They joined me before the show tonight. I've got three of them at least. They are Skunk Anansie. Hello!
Hello!
Woo.
Right.
We'll go around. What's up, Cass? How you doing?
I'm alright, man. I'm alright.
Skin?
Oh, I'm alright.
You cold?
It's freezing in here, yeah. No, it's alright, it's alright.
And the man with the guns. Mark, how you doing?
I'm alright, thank you, yeah, good.
Well, welcome back to Berlin. Can I say that? Back to Berlin?
Yeah, we've been here a few times, yeah.
As a group or individually with the other,
As a group, have we played here before?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we played here before. And I think Skin played here.
I played here with my solo stuff, and I think we've been to Berlin millions of times actually. I love it, it's great.
Well, that's what I was going to ask. As far as a city, a European city,
Yeah.
how does Berlin rate? Or, you've seen them all?
It's very kind of like reconstructed, I think is the word. It's like you go into a bar and it's made out of like a wing of a plane or something like that, which I really like the idea. It's very kind of reconstructed, recycled, and very kind of rough and arty. I like it a lot.
And when you guys were here formally as a band, what do you remember about the tour from those times? Has Berlin changed a lot? I mean, you probably haven't seen it.
It has changed a lot, actually. It's smartened itself up a bit.
Yeah, I mean, when you walk down the street and you're looking in windows and you're seeing Bugattis there and they're spinning slowly, in the window, things have improved, and because it's 20 years. It's 20 years since the wall came down as well, isn't it? So this week. So
I'm glad you brought that. Cool. We're going to touch on that a little bit later, but I just wanted to talk about you guys getting back together. Is it genuine excitement? I saw a bit of your sound check. I mean, how long have you been on the road for? A month?
I think this part's just been like a week and a half this part, and we did about 3 weeks ago, which was like 6 warm-up dates. But yeah, it's really, really cool. We're just testing some new stuff today. Testing a brand new microphone. Well, actually, I've gone back to my old one. So it's really, really, really good fun. I mean, the gigs have been absolutely amazing. People have been stamping their feet from the rafters. There's been balcony climbing and stage diving, and lots of fun. So we're really looking forward to it. And
1994 to 2001, I can talk about that time. How do you guys remember it? What was it like sort of first time round? Was it crazy?
It was just full on, It was like, you talk about how long we've been on tour now. It was about a week and a half, 2 weeks or something. But before, I mean, that's nothing compared to what we were doing before. It was, 9 months. We were out of 12. We were on the road in the studio doing promo, or something else to do with the band. So it was full on, full throttle, for a long time.
We live in the now a lot more. We kind of enjoy every day and enjoy every gig, and we're looking at the future, but we're not like galloping towards it at some ridiculous speed anymore, which I really like actually, because you get time to stop and enjoy yourself and realise that you're there to play music and do gigs. So
there must have been, you mentioned being on the road and things, there must have been some pretty wicked highlights in that first period when you're a group. Anything that's I mean, you guys nominated for awards, you sold a stack of albums, you did some big shows.
Playing the last Glastonbury of the 20th century was pretty big, wasn't it? That was a large one.
Was it wet?
Awesome.
Huh?
Was it raining?
It wasn't.
No, it wasn't. No.
It dried up for us.
Yeah, the gods smiled on us that day, yeah.
We played for Nelson Mandela's 80th birthday party as well, and we met the Dalai Lama through doing a Pavarotti concert for the Children's Tibetan Fund, and
stuff like that.
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Just throw that in.
And I'm thinking now, I know I don't have the whole group here, but you're probably spending a hell of a lot of time together in confined spaces like this. Are there do you guys refer back, remember the old days when do you tell stories like that?
Not at all, really. No, actually, no, we don't do a lot of reminiscing. We do a lot of laughing. We laugh a lot. We've got...
No, Ace is the only reminiscer, really.
Yeah.
He's the one who always reminds us of, remember when you threw away the taxi driver's keys, Cass?
Exactly. This is what I want to know about.
Remember when you fell over the landline running for the bus?
Yeah. Ace is the one who's got the memory he's got a memory like a fish on short-term memory, but long-term
like his wife's anniversary.
Stab him while he's down.
But he remembers like what colour. Even the other day he remembered what colour Cass's pedal was during one recording in Bearsville at one point. Like about what time was it, like 1999? For a particular song. He knew what colour the pedal was. Yeah. I mean, he needs to get more going on in his life.
Get a life,
You know.
It makes you smile though while he's telling you.
It does make you smile.
It makes you laugh, makes you cackle.
It's great though to have that in the band, to bring those things forward.
I ain't got that kind of memory. I don't barely remember the songs from one day to the next.
Oh, you're not on your own.
We all struggle with that.
You got a couple of hours. You better hurry up. You're on soon. And getting back together. I mean, it sounds really easy. Does one person ring up another and say, "Let's get back together"? Who started the idea? When did it start?
This one did.
Right.
Yes.
So Lou.
Well, I suppose the week after we split up.
It's like 8 years ago.
No. No, it's just been something that, it was just unfinished business. It was something that I knew would have to rekindle again, and we also knew at some point we were going to have to do the greatest hits. And so it all started to come round, and we got a call to have a little meeting. And in the meeting, I thought we were just going to discuss the idea of getting back together, and it seemed like we had a whole plan mapped out for us.
Yeah.
Can you hear him next door?
Yeah.
He's doing a guitar interview, and he's wheedling away.
Yeah, shut up, Ace!
Yeah.
Get out of the way!
He's the glue in the band.
He even gets cussed through the door.
He can hear us.
Well,
So-
our manager came to us basically and said, "Do you want to be involved in this greatest hits?" And we said, "Yeah," because if we let the label do it on their own, it'll be shit.
Yeah.
So we got involved, and then we fell into being a.
Don't hold back, Mark.
No, I won't. And then we kind of just through doing all the work for that, we fell into being a band again. Really,
Yeah,
there
it
was
was
no
really easy.
long-term plan at that point.
Yeah, it was very easy, and it was just very natural, and it was no stress whatsoever. It was just like, we wrote a bunch of songs, and what we're going to do with them? We're just making another album.
And there was you didn't say 2009 must be the year you started talking and when it happened.
No, it could have been 2012. Mayan calendar, end of the world, you never know. It could have been any time. I'm just glad.
Is that what it is? Is that what the movie is? Okay.
Yeah, that's
The Mayan
end of the
calendar.
world is now.
That's the Mayan 2000.
If we haven't got enough to worry about.
Another end
Who
of
else
the world.
can
Yeah, Y2K. Here we go, again.
None of you stopped music during the time, so I'm guessing you're all back together now and you all experienced a lot of things separately. Has the roles changed in the group? I mean,
I think the
I don't
roles
know
are
who
more
was the boss
defined.
before, or still the boss?
I
or-
think we're all the boss really, but I think the roles are more defined. Like everybody's taken on a job within the band, and if somebody comes up, someone will say, "Well, that's something I can do," because we've all kind of developed ourselves in terms of having a lot more musical skills and production size, rehearsal size, equipment, gear, connections with artists and art workers and internet people and whatever. We've all kind of met lots of people in fashion and stuff like that. So if there's something to be done, we try and assign it to someone in the band to organise. So we all have like a list of things that we control within the band, and obviously all the emails CC to everybody. But I think that's the biggest difference, really. I'm very good at overview. I'm very good at kind of looking at all the
Executive producer.
what's that supposed to
It's
mean?
probably true though, is it?
No, it is true.
I'm very good at overview.
Overview,
I'm the one
Queen
that kind
Skin. She's good at ruling. I say, can you bring me some peanuts, please? Lovely.
So actually, that
and
means-
make sure they're cashew nuts.
does that mean you chose the songs for the greatest hits album? I think
No,
it
not
sounds
at all.
easy. You've
See,
got some new songs;
no,
they
not
must
at
go
all.
on. There's the songs everybody wants, but then there's how do you
No,
choose the others?
we all chose the songs really.
Well, the greatest hits chose themselves. It was all the singles.
Yeah, but first we did 17 songs. We all chose the songs. And then the record company said, you can't actually physically fit that on one CD. And we didn't want to do a double CD, because we had other ideas for other CDs. There's 5 of them as it is. Is it 4 or 5?
4.
Four. There's 4, things in there as it is. So, and then we just thought, well, we're just going to do all the singles because those are the ones we liked and those are the ones the fans want. And it's the greatest hits. So we chose all the singles.
And any emails or postings on your MySpace about, hey, you forgot my favourite song? Why haven't you
Yeah,
put
but
it-"
we ignore that.
Right, okay.
It's
fair
tough,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Tough
it
to
is.
eat.
We're the band. They follow us.
enough. Well, also on the greatest hits,
That's the second
I
statement.
nicked that off.
3.
one to go.
3 and
Don't
oh,
One to go.
Go away.
try and blame me for that.
Was it your
I nicked that off
second album?
you.
You had some secret tracks, or is it
Yes.
second? Is there anything on the greatest hits? Do I have to rewind anything or pause something?
Yeah, you have to spin it backwards slowly at 78 RPM and then
Right.
you'll hear the devil's voice.
Well, you have got it on vinyl. You've released it on vinyl, no?
Yeah.
Yes, we have, and it sounds great.
It's because you do DJing and you want to play it, or
No, we all like like vinyl actually. It just sounds
cool.
better. It sounds better, but
vinyl is better, isn't it?
Vinyl sounds better,
Analog
but,
as opposed to digital.
But you know,
we love something.
We love digital too. You know, we are children of all.
Have you seen
technologies.
the special collector's edition of the album though?
No, that's why I was asking. So tell me.
I've got one in my bag that's been
is it
stashed
open?
over there. No. Never mind.
It's beautiful.
And just so you know, part of Skunk Anansie, almost all of them here, they're playing tonight and online, so stick with us. Just a couple of more questions. The new songs. The new single actually released, I think, officially November 9, this week.
Wonder.
Yeah, which was the same day as we celebrated the 20 years of the wall coming down. So how are they being received? You're playing your shows. I mean,
brilliantly. Yeah, they go down really, really well. Yeah, I mean it's amazing because some people like the new songs more than they like the old songs. You know, and which is quite nice because we do intend to have a feature. We do intend to do a new album. So the new songs are kind of bridging the gap between the old and new. We don't know what the new sound is going to be like. It's going to be Skunk Anansie sound, of course. We're not going to make that big fat mistake of like trying to sound new, young, and trendy, and then losing our way. But
we're also not going to sit on our laurels and try and make music that was successful, you know, that in the past.
So you know, we're just going to develop it. We haven't started yet.
I know you don't all have to be in the same room to record, you know, music. With the new songs, did you all go back to the studio together as well? Was that part of it?
Yeah, we are. We're all in the studio all the time. You know, recording and rehearsing, and we wrote songs together.
And the tour, was it rusty or was it like the riding a bike thing when you first
The
get back?
pre-tour was rusty. There was a couple of rusty moments in rehearsals. The pre-tour was rusty because you know the trouble with Skunk Anansie is we hate rehearsing. So we do the least amount of rehearsal and we kind of rehearse on stage.
Yeah, but we book a lot of time, don't we? We book the rehearsal time. We book 2 weeks rehearsal time, and the first week we tell jokes and eat sandwiches. The skin will make salad and bring it in.
Revamp the gear.
Yeah. Pretend to wind up cables and then unwind them. Not doing too much first week. Second week, it starts to dawn on us. Hang on, wait, we haven't got much time here. And so by the third day of the second week, we better do some rehearsing.
Yeah. But you know, we don't because then the other thing is we kind of rehearse like we do a live gig. So it's really exhausting. So we can only do one set in a day. And then, you know.
I like the logic.
When you're playing, and I mean, you guys must be pretty stoked. No wonder you're smiling. Half your shows are sold out. There's other venues rushing around trying to get bigger venues.
More than half.
Yeah.
Nearly all are sold out.
But when you look out,
Glasgow's the one. Anyone else?
Glasgow's the one, and there was about we were 20 short in Porto, I think.
Yeah.
Something like
the rest is all sold out.
bummer, you're missing one. But when you look out, are they your fans that are back with you from first time, or are they new faces?
Loads of new fans.
If we look way back,
Right. Yeah.
But it's all new kids. Like last night was the youngest audience so far, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was just
I have
literally-
photographs of the audience from last night.
Right.
So there's so many
13-year-olds
kids
in the
there.
front.
Sorry, love.
You say.
There's so many kids there that were too young to see us the first time around, and you know, because of the YouTube generation that's now sort of 1920s, 21 kind of age, and they've grown up with all this social networking site. You know, they've a lot of them have kind of found out about us online. So. We've got this huge sort of portion of fans that have only ever seen us on the screen and that are now coming to the shows to check it out, which is
online.
amazing.
I think there's 60 websites providing feeds of the show online. We've got the online interview happening now. And then, I don't know, have you guys seen this?
No, we haven't seen it
What's
yet.
that? Oh, it's the
That's what
USB
we're
thing.
selling tomorrow.
Oh, I want one.
So no, after the show tonight you can buy it, and then you can buy it online as well. So the deal is, literally like 10 minutes after the show. Goes,
It goes around the wrist. And how is it? It's 1 gigabyte.
It's a 1 gigabyte.
Come on!
How good is that?
That's cool.
So cool. Look at that.
Oh, that's fucking
We
very
love
cool.
stuff like that.
This is
very cool.
right up our Strasse.
Talk to me about
It must
your
be his.
internet use. I mean, I'm surrounded by computers
Yeah.
and passwords for Wi-Fi. So daily, emails,
We
Facebook.
have,
What do you do?
Well, I've got me and Mark have both got blogs. I've got a skintings.
Skintings.blogspot.com.
Oh, that's clear.
Yeah, sorry. So I've got a blog. I've also me and Mark Twitter. Mark's got a vlog.
I've got a vlog, little video clips that go up on our MySpace site and our YouTube site, and I do Facebook and banned Facebook and banned Twitter, and it's just if we get into a venue and the Wi-Fi is poor, get out of the way.
Yeah, we're not happy.
We're not.
Is it working okay here? The password's all right?
That's fantastic.
It's really good here.
Yeah.
But you know, you can tell when you go to Germany and like Holland, you can always get good Wi-Fi. But when you get to Latin countries like Portugal and Spain, it all kind of tweeters out.
It's never that quick. It's never that quick.
It's just not the same.
But you're fully embraced. I mean, it's obviously you're saying you got these new fans that have seen you from.
We embrace technology because you know the thing is like we've come back into a completely different way that the music is sold and received, you know, in a way that people don't pay for it anymore. So I mean, I think in many ways that horse has bolted. So I think it's for us as bands, we're kind of taking hold of what we can use to get to people, and there's a lot of very positive ways to get to people now. Via the internet, and it's kind of like, you know, we don't really moan about the fact that people download for free. We want them to pay for our music, but they're kind of not. So
you can buy this though.
You can buy that.
Yeah.
You can buy that. You can buy T-shirts.
Cool.
You can support your band.
Where did you get that from?
I'll tell you after. Yeah.
You know,
I have bought it.
There's lots of ways that you can support a band, even if you're not going to buy the music. I would impress on fans. Okay, we'll spread the word of the band and then or come to gigs or buy a T-shirt or do something. Otherwise, that band isn't going to be able to do what they're doing if you don't support in some way.
I think it was 60,000 illegal downloads on the 3 major BitTorrent sites, and that's just the 3 major ones. You know, so
on
God
the
knows.
first day.
On the first
First
day.
day.
Of our album.
So you know,
Yeah.
you make your music, you put it out there, and you just like skin
You
to
get
yourself to
sucked
find
up.
other ways.
But I do have to say that I'd rather, not that I condone it, I'd rather the people who enjoy listening to the music download the music than some fat cat behind a desk at a record company getting paid off of our work.
Fair enough.
Getting a stupid fat bonus for doing nothing.
People online tonight, can you give us is there something to watch? You're not going to jump on the decks and do some DJing while you're playing, that you can't have any tracks in it just because
we'd love
Funny
to.
enough, we've got decks next door.
Oh right, have you?
Yeah.
Is that the after party?
I've got decks in my dressing room.
Yeah.
Because we are doing an after night party tonight actually in Berlin somewhere, and I can't remember the club.
Is it not here?
No, it's 15 minutes away. It's a nightclub.
Okay.
Because I heard there's a big party tonight as well. Satch told me.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is, people...
You'll have thousands
every
turning up
time,
soon.
Well, every time we play, someone claims to be the Skunk Anansie after party.
Right, okay.
And we very rarely after party, actually, because, you know, I have to look after my voice, and because, we know, we've got... It's a very ferocious thing to do a Skunk Anansie gig. And also, we got decks here, so we after party here. Yeah. Then we pack them up and we go on a tour bus and sleep. We're a bit too lazy to go anywhere.
Couple of questions.
Tonight we're playing. Tonight we're DJing.
You got to go. But just does the tour, when the tour finishes, Skunk Anansie continue?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah.
So that is definitely
this-
you're back. This is the
after
starter.
Christmas, of course.
Oh right, yeah. Well, have a couple of days off.
Yeah, a couple of days off.
This,
and then
this
off.
Greatest Hits tour will continue through next summer. We'll do all the festivals next summer, or loads of them anyway. And then at the end of the summer, hopefully, the rough plan is to drop a new record. So, you know, we're up and running now.
We
haven't written it.
Cool.
You know, we've only got a few songs.
Reminder: you can buy these tonight here at the show or online. Anything you guys want to say to the online audience? This is new.
Yes, support your band. Do something for them after you've downloaded the record. Whatever it is you want to do something for them, especially the new bands, because that way they can keep making music.
Yeah. Otherwise, they starve and look emaciated like Mark.
Oh, does he look hungry? Look at those things.
look, the poor boy, he'd feed 5,000.
You can feed 5,000 without.
Have a great show, guys. Cheers for your time.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
Skunk Anansie.
Cheers.
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 Thank you. Oh, awesome. Cheers. Cool. We'll give you a space back.